Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to St. Joseph Academy for today's Ohio High School Athletic Association matchup between the Lutheran East Falcons and your St. Joseph Academy JagWires.
The schools playing today's game are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the rules of eligibility and contest regulations.
The officials deciding this game have met extensive requirements set by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and have been approved by both member schools to provide their important role in today's game.
Your support of the student athletes on the court in today's match is appreciated by both member schools competing. Though both teams are rivals, they are expected to exhibit the qualities of good conduct throughout the contest, and the administration of both schools requests the same from all viewers.
The Jaguars and the Falcons have 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this pregame, and following that will be national anthem, prayer, and announcing starters. We will resume back here shortly. now tuning in. The St. Joseph Academy Jaguars will be taking on the Lutheran East Falcons for today's matchup. Our starters have just been announced, and we're looking forward to an exciting game just following this defeat against Magnificat, unfortunately, this past Wednesday.
Yep, Wednesday. Usual starting 5 for your Jaguars. Number 10, Morgan Wersch. Number 2, Bree White. Number 4, Ruthie Becker. Number 24, Kate Mocho. Number 22, Melanie Alvarenga.
Yeah, excited to see how these Jaguars compete, especially these 5 who went up against this tough competition against Magnificat this past Wednesday. Maybe one of the toughest challenges of this season for them.
Yeah.
As the Falcons take the ball first. I don't know, I'm really looking forward to some clean ball handling today, finding opportunities to score.
Yeah.
JV just before this game won against their JV team 67-40.
Good poke away by Ruthie Becker there.
Mocho makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga.
Oh.
Open shot there. She'll sink the first 2 of the game for the Jaguars.
Yeah, good. You're looking for a fast, just a fast start, getting those transition points, your press working well. Hopefully they get what they want, and it'll stay here with Lutheran East, the Falcons.
Yeah, interesting seeing these Jaguars playing this press. Something the Jaguars have done a bit this season. One thing that they do have to keep in mind and really prioritize is getting back in time. We've talked about this before, but this isn't the fastest lineup for the Jaguars. This is Falcons place 2 there. Jaguars do have to get back. They can't leave Morgan Wersch or someone like Sophie Selig all in that court by themselves. Kate Mocho takes the pass, looks for Melanie Alvarenga there. She'll make that
good pass underneath.
To Morgan Wersch.
Blocked.
Falcons will intercept that, take that back up court. 2-2 is your score with 6 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in this first quarter.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Jags do have a little bit of a size disadvantage. I believe Falcons stepped out of bounds there before the shot. But not a huge height disadvantage. I think besides the post matchup, I do think Morgan Wersch has a bit of a mismatch underneath with the post, but overall,
beautiful
hopefully.
pass there, Kate Mocho to Bree White, who finds Ruthie Becker. She'll go for the 3. Unfortunately, hits back the rim there. Good, cool pass there by the Falcons.
As you can hear, the Falcons coach kind of look inside. I think they too recognize the size difference in the post. So Jags just really got to make sure they're there on help defense underneath. Missed box out underneath there by a couple Jags. And Jags are going to turn that ball over, trying to get across half court. So Falcons will have it at half court here.
Yeah, really hoping to see these Jaguars. Again, we've touched on it before. Turnovers are unfortunately something they struggle with. Really reduce these turnovers in this matchup against Lutheran East, as well as not getting frustrated with one another, staying cohesive up until at least halftime, and until they can reconvene, figure out a game plan that will work best against this competition. Your score now is 2-6. 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Lutheran East holding the 4-point lead. Falcons pressing here. Jaguars.
Good job by Ruthie Becker and Morgan Wersch getting through that press.
Kate Mocho
will hit the 3. Great shot there by transition by Kate Mocho.
Yeah, great to see her back after even that Magnificat tough finding those opportunities for those threes, along with Ruthie Becker too. So enjoying seeing those kind of fall back into rhythm. Jaguars possession there.
We'll see how early Coach Gray goes to his bench. I think these 5 are doing great now, but I do think your bench has some height and some strength that can really help you here, especially underneath, fighting for those box out. Miscommunication there by Ruthie and Melanie. This is the matchup I wanted to see. Oh, as Bree and Morgan switch back, but I think Bree is just, again, it's not anything against Morgan. She's great underneath. In the post, I just think Bree's just taller, so I think that post matchup might be just a little bit easier for her to handle underneath. But
yeah, for sure.
As the Falcons hit a 3 from the top of the arc, score being 5-9. Poorly placed inbound pass there, unfortunately.
Jump ball there. I'll go to Jaguars possession. Yeah, great seeing as well. You know, just the aggression. We often see it from people like Melanie Alvarenga, even Ruthie Becker. that's always something that really, I think, pushes them a long way. Not giving up, in that first
Yeah.
2 quarters. It's something that pushes them far, keeps them consistent, and allows them to, keep up with a fast competitor.
Yeah.
Kate Mocho looks for Morgan Wersch there, turned over. Falcons take back the ball.
Yeah, unfortunately, Jags have just had a really hard time in the backcourt against various presses this season. And I think that's something that, unfortunately, as the season comes to ends, we would have liked to see improve a little bit more. I mean, they do a good job of getting the ball up and down the court when they need to, but backcourt turnovers have hurt the Jags in a lot of games this season.
Jump ball there as well. Stay
Falcons. Here, yeah.
Yeah, Melanie Alvarenga looking for these opportunities. If there is, Ruthie Becker, that that Falcon was able to get past her.
Yeah.
Melanie Alvarenga was there to be able to try to fight for that jump ball, which proved to be beneficial to them.
Yeah, she's good in. Miss layup there by the Falcons.
Morgan Wersch gets that rebound, makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga.
All the way.
She'll try to make that pass off to Morgan Wersch, who makes 3 there.
Good shot. Way to relocate on the offense, and good job by Melanie kicking it out.
The Falcons just hold a 1-point lead over the Jaguars, making your score 8-9 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Falcons look for the basket here, but Jaguars are playing some good defense.
Yeah, Melanie and Bree down low have been doing a good job being in help defense so far in this game. Although there's been a couple miscommunications in some games, I think Jags' help defense overall has really improved throughout the season. Ruthie Becker doing a good job of trying to get that 5-second count. And Melanie Alvarenga will get the charge. Great way to be in position. A great way just kind of waiting for that contact, not jumping, not spawning. Great job. Defensive possession there by the Jags.
You got to break this press, look far.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for, the cross-court kick.
Ruthie Becker makes that pass off to Kate Mocho. She looks for the basket. Easy 2 right there. Makes the score 10-9. Jaguars with the 1-point lead now.
And Lutheran East wants timeout. Your score is 10-9 with 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and we'll be back right after this timeout.
All right, and that timeout has now concluded. Still on the court for your Jaguars are these 5 starters, seniors. Again, playing a good first couple 4 minutes. So looking to see how this continues to improve, what they'll change going into the second quarter. And if these, as Emily mentioned, the second string starts to get integrated. And Bree White there.
Jags are lucky there underneath.
Yeah, for sure. They make that pass off to Ruthie Becker. She'll look for Kate Mocho.
Good cut in the middle by Bree White, helping Kate Mocho out.
Kate Mocho does look for the basket. She'll find Morgan Wersch, who will go for the 3.
A little long that time.
Hits the back of the rim there. Falcons able to rebound that, make their way up the court.
Again, good help defense underneath by the Jags overall. Good job not getting that foul call.
Ruthie Becker takes it back up for the Jaguars. She'll find a 3 and she'll
Great
that.
shot.
Yep, beautiful. 13-9, now your score, 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Sophie Stellick looking to check in soon. Melanie Alvarenga gets her hands on the ball, but Falcons take it back.
As you can see,
as well.
The problem, again, this backcourt press, Morgan Wersch getting caught between 2 defenders.
Morgan Wersch looks for Ruthie Becker there. I'm really impressed with Melanie Alvarenga and how she's dealing with this press. I think she's handled it really well.
Yeah.
Managed the court beautifully.
And Morgan Wersch will get a 3-second call, trying to get that post up. As Sophie Stellick will sub in for Morgan Wersch.
Yeah, we've said this before. Melanie Alvarenga just has a way, as a captain as well, has a way of managing this court so that she can manage that traffic, manage ensuring that that paint isn't clogged up even. So I think she's a player to watch today in particular. She has gotten into some fouling troubles at previous games, but I think if she continues to just
Jags have done a great job this quarter. They have no fouls, which is great.
Unlike them in some regards. Bree White finds Melanie Alvarenga there. She goes up for two.
I believe they got tipped.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Sophie Stelic has checked in here now. Started actually for Kate Mocho in that St. Ursula Toledo game. I think she's a really strong player to watch. She's only a junior, so she has another year to develop as well as Bree White.
Good tip by Bree White.
Sophie Stelic too, fun energy. She can be fast and aggressive. We've seen some even against Hoban. Just puts up a good fight against her competitors. I can't wait to see how she continues to improve going into her senior year.
I think too she does a great job of like ensuring that she does the little things. Like she makes sure turnover there. Melanie doing a good job defending, but Sophie, she does a good job of doing the little things. She does a good job boxing out, securing that rebound, making sure she's three-quartering or half in the post. Like she does a great job at checking and make sure like she does all those little things.
Melanie Alvarenga makes that pass a little too far and high for Bree White, but she takes it back. Ruthie Becker goes for the three. Unfortunate. Does not make it. As you can see there, Sophie Stelic in particular.
Crashing the boards,
Yeah, she goes for it for just a second, knows that she can't get it back, so she makes her way down the court fast.
Good job underneath fighting for that rebound.
Allows Jaguars not, allows them to prevent these Falcons from scoring.
And Falcons will pick up their second foul of the quarter as Morgan Wersch will check back in, I believe, for Bree White.
Your score is 13-14 with a minute remaining in this first quarter. I've really enjoyed, we are pretty far into the season for the Jaguars, how they've kind of prioritized teamwork. Morgan Wersch looks for Ruthie Becker there. She goes for the three as well. A little too powerful there, hits the back of the rim. Morgan Wersch gets that rebound, makes it off to Melanie Alvarenga, who looks for Ruthie Becker as well. Morgan Wersch takes the pass. Kate Mocho, she'll go for the three.
Good cut.
And she'll
good shot.
Yeah, enjoyed seeing how this team in particular has really overcome adversity as well as just fighting through these teams that are proposing different challenges.
Good tip in the middle by Morgan Wersch. Who'll kick it out to Ruthie Becker. Oh, unlucky shot there.
Yeah. I think these Jaguars, the lessons that they've taken from each game as Falcons throw that ball away, they've applied it to each game consistently, and that's something really commendable.
Falcons trying to get up and get to the backcourt there after a bit of a wild turnover. But no, I think you're talking adversity. This team has had a lot over the course of the last year and a half, and I think they've all done a great job of handling it and just continuing to perform at the level that they know they're capable of.
Kate Mocho goes for that three there. She'll sink that as well.
I believe that's her third.
Yep, 11 points so far in this first quarter.
High-scoring game for Kate Mocho, which is something that's great to see because in games where she is having to play more of like a point guard position and not being able to spot and get that shots, that's where you see her kind of struggle a little bit. So it's nice to see her get rolling here in this first quarter.
Yep, and we'll return back here just a couple seconds for the
second quarter.
Yeah. All right, and we are back for the start of the second quarter. Your score is 19-14 if you're just now tuning in. The Jaguars holding a 5-point lead over the Falcons. again, just seeing this team put up a good fight here. Both teams actually earlier in the season both played Warrensville Heights. Unfortunately, the Jaguars lost by a greater margin, but I think
Equally matched teams.
yeah, having a competitor to kind of compare to is always great as they go up against a team that they might not play as frequently as Mags per se.
Yeah, interesting to see here this lineup. You have Sophie Selleck and Morgan Wershin, so it'll be interesting to see how Sophie handles in the post differently and how Morgan takes takes some shots from the outside.
Kate Mocho goes for the 3, hits the back of the rim there.
Good effort by Sophie Selleck inside, tipping it out to Melanie Alvarenga. Ruthie Becker just a little long on the 3 as Kate Mocho corrals another offensive rebound for the Jaguars.
Yeah, staying consistent in this offense, continuing to take these shots, finding these open opportunities to score is really important as Melanie Alvarenga goes for 2.
Good take. Jags back in this press. Again, that back line just having to deal with a lot of people.
Melanie Alvarenga looks for Morgan Wersch there. The Falcons able to intercept it.
Block underneath by Melanie Alvarenga. Good defensive help there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of blocks from Melanie Alvarenga this season. It's
Yeah.
been exciting, and that it always gets the crowd going as well as the
Yeah.
bench. So
Yeah, I mean, Melanie overall is just a great athlete. You see, sometimes you look at her vertical, like her vertical is something that over the past couple years has improved, and it's something that's always kind of crazy to watch in action. Not Warrensville, Lutheran East gets a couple offensive rebounds here from a couple missed box outs by the Jags. Kate Mocho on the help side underneath. Great job by Kate Mocho, collapsing and helping underneath against that post.
21-16, now your score in the second quarter, 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. I'm enjoying seeing this. We don't see it at all the games, but Melanie Alvarenga doing these throw-ins to Kate Mocho, doing the no-look pass.
Sophie Selleck hits a 3. Great shot from the outside.
Yeah, enjoy seeing just how these passes are done. I'm surprised the Falcons haven't caught on to it yet.
I know, her no-look passes going everywhere at the same time.
Jags got to get back as Sophie Selleck is the only one there. That'll return back to Jaguars' possession as Falcons kind of throw that one away. Let's see, we're going to
If I was Melanie right now, I'd just
pass.
Oh yeah, I would say Sophie Selleck was kind of wide open in the corner. I don't know how far, or she probably could have launched it down, but I think going to the corner was a bit of a safer bet there.
Ruthie Becker goes for the 3.
Finally gets rolling as Lutheran East wants another timeout.
Yeah, I have to say, even at this last game on Wednesdays, and I apologize if we talk about it, it's a kind of a comparison here today to today's game, but Magnificat pressed the Jaguars extremely. But I think the Jaguars, one thing they did really well in that game is breaking that press.
Yeah.
I think compared to even their game earlier in the season in December against Magnificat, they knew how to manage it. They knew what they were going to expect it. And they made those short passes to one another, kind of inch their way up the court and allowed them to kind of set up for their plays.
The best way to break a press is to pass through the press. The worst thing you can do is think that you're capable of dribbling through 4 other, like, blue streaks, whatever, 4 other defensive players in the pass, get caught on the sideline, get caught in the middle, get trapped, and just throw the ball away. Passing through the press, everybody kind of moving, like you see Morgan and Bree and Sophie crashing in the middle, giving those guards and outlets, and then letting everybody else fill the lanes. They've done a much better job here today about passing through the press and looking cohesive when doing so. Same 5 on the court for your Jaguars as your score is 27-16 with about 5:50 left to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, I'm curious to know, as they go into halftime, what is something that they're really going to prioritize? Are they going to, be talking about keeping those Falcons out of the paint? Is it going to be talking about, getting stronger in that help defense? What could it be? And so Emily and I both look forward to in that third quarter kind of realizing what that is.
Yeah, I think something they need, just cleaner passes. They've unfortunately had a couple turnovers today.
Melanie Alvarenga takes that rebound.
Off passes, and I think making sure you're sliding over and help defense. Lutheran East does have a fantastic post. Real big, real strong and athletic, so I think just making sure Jags are in help defense.
Melanie Alvarenga goes for the three.
Somebody's
Again.
got to step ball. Ruthie Becker doing a good job of guarding.
Jaguars possession as Falcons step out. Yeah, I think too, I don't know if you kind of touched on this already, reading that court,
Yeah.
really important. Looking up, seeing what's available, even just on these Jaguar possessions. Who's open, who can take a three without any defenders on them.
Kate Mocho looking for some help.
Sophie
Good job by
Selig.
Sophie Selleck stepping up, giving it right back.
She'll make that pass off to Morgan Wersch. She'll find Melanie Alvarenga here. Melanie Alvarenga looks for the basket, places two there. 29-16
Good
is now
drive.
your score. That'll be her 6 points of the game.
Yeah, and again, sometimes some games, you can see like players who are drivers like Melanie, Bree, Morgan, who have some trouble getting in the paint. But I think this game, the past couple games, all of them have been doing a really good job of getting underneath. And sometimes they do a good job too. They're stopping towards more of the volleyball line. They're not trying to drive all the way through those layups, through those contact, through all that stuff. So I think those little mid-range floaters are coming in really handy for the Jaguars here
Yeah,
in this second stretch of the season.
Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying, I don't know, maybe this definitely probably wouldn't be the way to go in other competitors, how he's kind of integrating his bench here.
Yeah. Again,
Jaguars
I don't
possession.
really see, I mean, I think that you're still within a reasonable point margin to where you can keep your starters in.
Yeah.
They don't look tired. They don't look overwhelmed. They don't look anything like that. So I think they're doing a good job. And just playing cohesively, I think they're doing a good job.
Yeah, I think too, they're in this rhythm. They kind of
Yeah.
know what to expect, know what's going on, and that's really important as you head into this.
Blocked again by Melanie Alvarenga underneath. Trying to grab that defensive rebound.
Yeah, Jaguars telling each other, stand up straight there to prevent a foul.
And I believe Kate Mocha will pick up the foul there on the sideline.
I am really impressed heading into the second quarter, 3 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, that the Jaguars have not
No
fouls.
fouls. I know.
It's a game changer. Wow.
It is something. I forget what game it was, but they had, I think, like 14 fouls, like in the set, like in the first or second half, and those free throws ended up kind of killing them in the last couple minutes of the game. So
Yeah.
great job here by Jaguars of having no fouls. Knock on wood, no fouls so far
We'll knock
in
on
this
our wood
first
up
half.
here.
But again, that's a good job by your guards. Whoa.
Falcons lose their balance there. Ruthie Becker able to get it back for the Jaguars. Finds Melanie Alvarenga, looks for Sophie Stellick. Kate Mocha wide open for a three. She'll take it, and she'll sink it as well.
Yeah, great job. 32-16 here.
Jaguars hold a 16-point lead. Brooke Haddad does come in now for Sophie Stellick. And Bree White, I think, comes in for Morgan Wersch, yeah.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no fouls. Great job by your guards not reaching, and great job by your post players like Bree, Morgan, Brooke, Sophie underneath of not like swatting and just keeping straight up in the post and making them work for those layups.
Nia French checks in now for Ruthie Becker. Yeah, I'm curious to know if the Falcons in this halftime will really focus on their ball handling.
Yeah.
We've seen it a lot, just these long passes to essentially no one. Teammate, miscommunications as they look for the basket there. Try to place
Missed
two,
layup.
unable to do so. Melanie Alvarenga takes it back for the Jaguars. Kate Mocha there. Brooke Haddad takes the three.
She'll hit the three.
35-16, now your score. Brooke Haddad, another player, going to be wonderful to see develop in these from this season into this next one, as she is only a junior. So really looking forward to, Emily and I have talked about this before. We didn't really touched on this senior night, but these juniors and sophomore Nia French continue to develop and kind of how this program continues to evolve as well, like even up against some of the toughest competitors.
Yeah, and I think too, these underclassmen have learned a lot from the seniors over the past couple years, whether that was our 2 seniors last year, our 6 seniors year before that. Like, the senior class in this program has really stepped up every time they've needed to. and they've been great examples for everybody here in this program.
Good defense there by Bree White prevents the Falcons from scoring. That'll return back to Jaguars possession.
And Lutheran East is pulling the press off here with about 3 minutes to go in this first half.
Falcons, I think a bit of miscommunication, unsure as to who is on the matchup for Ruthie Becker there. Ultimately, the Jaguars do have a couple seconds to figure out a play, which comes to their advantage as Ruthie Becker goes for the three. Bit too long there.
Combined effort by Brooke Haddad and Bree White.
She keeps it inbounds for the Jaguars, makes that pass off to Bree White. Bree White thinks about passing it to Brooke Haddad, but too close in proximity. Ruthie Becker and Kate Mocho look for an
Jags trying to
opportunity for a
set
three.
something up.
Brooke Haddad tries to put that up, but Falcons able to intercept it, take it up court for them. And 2 points there. 35-18 now your score with 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, Jags look like they had a bit of an issue setting up.
Mia French goes for the three a bit far to the left, so makes contact with the rim, doesn't go in. I think this is a game too as well that Mia French, you kind of see showcase her abilities in many different ways. We always say she's pretty fast, pretty aggressive there. Yeah, you see some great defense there. Against Magnificat this past Wednesday, she put up a good fight against that JV team. They ended up winning as well.
Yeah, her and Lizzie Gus both had a great JV game. Nia French came in pretty clutch at the end with some free throws to kind of seal the deal at the end. Both are tremendous players, and I think they'll bring great things to this varsity team next year.
Ruthie Becker fouls the Falcons. That'll be the first fouls for the Jaguars.
Not bad though.
Something to consider though, our camera girl, Alexi, got to watch a little bit more of the JV showcase than Emily and I as we were kind of arranging stats and whatnot. She said that the free throw is kind of something that they really work on and they're pretty great at, as they, unfortunately, unlucky shot there on that second one. They make that first one. And we even saw it just during that pregame. They really did spend a lot of time on those free throws. So I think it is pretty good that the Jaguars have not been fouling, considering that free throws could be a gift for the Falcons. Ruthie Becker tries to make that pass to Melanie Alvarenga. I think part of it too is just slowing down, planting your feet, making sure everyone's on the same page before doing anything major. See there, and that also prevents a lot of frustration, which you might see heading into these third and fourth quarters.
Yeah, I mean, like, underneath is where a lot of the fouls come from. Like, a lot of times you don't, like, refs will call reaching fouls, but a lot of the times let girls kind of be aggressive up top. But underneath, like, definitely just, like, swatting or just, like, bringing your elbows down, something like that. A lot of fouls that way.
Ruthie Becker goes for the three, sinks that one as well.
Great shot.
That's her 9th point of the game. With 40 seconds remaining in this second quarter, your score is 38-19. Jaguars in
and
the
this
lead.
is something great. This is the first half we wanted to see from the Jags. And Brooke Haddad will draw the charge.
You know, I'm really enjoying this just in the sense that Falcons do have a pretty good record, 11-3.
Yeah.
Jaguars have struggled a bit this season with their record, facing some tough teams, leading to some losses. So Jaguars really pushing through. What these Falcons may be proposing to them has also just been great in terms of statistics and whatnot.
Yeah, and it's good too.
Falcons tip that out of the hands of Ruthie Becker.
I mean, Jags have had a couple just like unnecessary turnovers kind of towards the backcourt and the half court, but overall I think they've done a great job. This is the first half that you really wanted to see from the Jags after what happened.
Ruthie Becker goes for the three.
Oh, no way.
Would have been a fun buzzer beater. 38-19 is your score going into the half.
Yeah.
Looking to see what they continue to prioritize in this halftime, as well as the Falcons. So if you're new to JagWire broadcast, we often do trivia a little bit later into this halftime. So look forward to listening to Alexi Actis with her trivia or her joke. And then we will return back here after halftime. And as I've said previously, if you're new to a broadcast, we often do a little halftime trivia, halftime joke, brought to you by our camera girl, Alexi Actis. So Alexi, take it away.
Okay, here is today's joke. Our joke is, why did the Jaguars basketball team start their own bakery? In
2 minutes?
yeah, 2 minutes. Okay, and here is the answer to our joke. Why did the Jaguars basketball team start their own bakery? It's because they're always cooking up wins. And hopefully today's special is a three-peat pie.
All right, and if you're just now tuning in, your score is 38-19. Jaguars in the lead. Third quarter just now underway. On the court for your Jaguars now is Ruthie Becker, Bree White, Melanie Alvarenga, Morgan Wersch, and Kate Mocho, your starting five.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, not too many corrections. I would assume to really, like, work on at halftime. I think they've been playing super cohesive, and they've been playing a great game. Again, I think just kind of cleaning up some of those passes. Make sure you're coming to the ball. Good shot selection, all that.
Morgan Wersch looks for Ruthie Becker there. She'll find Kate Mocho.
I also think staying consistent, too. Just, like, keep pushing. Like, don't settle. All that stuff.
Melanie Alvarenga finds Ruthie Becker. She'll go for the three. A
Long.
little too far there. Kate Mocho at 14 points in this game. Not her leading game. This is not her highest scoring game, but we did have the opportunity to talk to some people during this halftime, and we're looking. I mean, hope this isn't pushed to it. Yeah.
See her get to 20.
Hope to 20, but don't want to put too much pressure.
Good box out underneath by Bree White.
She'll find Melanie Alvarenga. Short pass there. Melanie Alvarenga will make her way up for the Jaguars. Again, something we did say is
good pass. Oh, as Bree White is blocked underneath, but that was a good pass. Good post-up opportunity.
We did talk about as Falcons take two there.
I was looking for the travel call, but
something that may help that ball handling, just clean up. Kate Mocho goes for the three. Short,
A little short.
unfortunately.
That's okay. I mean, keep shooting. She
Yeah,
hasn't
for
shot
sure.
in a little bit. Keep shooting. Get yourself back.
Yeah.
In the rhythm. No worries.
Something that might help clean up that ball handling is slowing down just for a second,
Yeah.
putting your feet, looking where everyone is. Melanie Alvarenga gets that pass off to Kate Mocho. She finds Ruthie Becker. Ruthie Becker finds Bree White.
We haven't seen Bree take a lot of shots this game.
Morgan Wersch looks for three, unlucky there. Yeah, interesting to see Bree White. Interesting player to watch, especially in the paint. She can make those threes, but has proven to be someone that the Jaguars really depend on for those twos.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be a foul on Kate Mocho there. Jaguars' second foul of the entire game. Really wishing to see more from Bree in this game in particular.
Yeah, I think it's harder too, just because she doesn't have like a huge mismatch underneath either. Like no post on this relay game does, unfortunately. But I think even though she doesn't score any points, she gets a lot of tips, a lot of second chances. She gets a lot of steals, a lot of turnovers created for the Jags. So even if these players aren't scoring, they help out in
For
like
sure.
a lot of other ways, which
Yeah.
is so versatile and like really useful for this team.
For sure. Falcons missed that first free throw as well as that second. Some good defense there by Kate Mocho and Morgan Wersch. Falcons looking to set something up here.
Yeah, Jags, Morgan doing a good job in help defense.
Falcons missed that three there. Fight for the ball here. Melanie Alvarenga takes
Whoa.
it for the Jaguars, gets it from Kate Mocho. That'll be a jump ball.
And it'll go Jaguars possession.
Good teamwork there by Melanie Alvarenga, Kate Mocho. 38-21 is your score with 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Melanie Alvarenga makes that throw into
Kate
Kate.
Mocho looking to push it up the floor.
Bree
Bree White doing a good job of not traveling there. Kate Mocho pick up her dribble.
Fortunately turned over there, but they'll step out, so that'll stay in Jaguar possession.
Like we said, unfortunately, with some of these just not even, when Jags are playing at a higher level, I feel like sometimes, even for any team, it can be a little difficult to kind of keep aggressive and keep playing clean when you're like,
Good cut there by Morgan Wersch. That'll be a shooting foul, I believe.
yeah. It can just be hard to kind of like play your best when you're playing against a bit of like a lower caliber like opponent. So Jags really have just got to keep it clean, keep pushing, keep being aggressive, and just, again, you just can't get sloppy in these last two quarters. Morgan Roche will make her first free throw.
Yeah, we saw him just against First Baptist Christian. Was that?
Yeah.
For senior night the other day, last Saturday, I believe. And that was another opponent that the Jaguars kind of had to figure out how to handle. They slowed down and off and picked up their pace real quick. So Jaguars, I have to say, have been, as Morgan Wersch misses that second free throw, have been challenged with a lot of different issues this season.
Yeah.
I think they've handled them all with a lot of grace.
Yeah.
And they've tackled them head on, that's for sure.
Help defense.
Falcons unable to take those two as Ruthie Becker gets the rebound there. Kate Mocho works her way down the court for the Jaguars. She'll find Melanie Alvarenga, who finds Ruthie Becker.
Yeah, I mean,
Back
you're
to
not
Kate
in
Mocho.
you're not in a rush to kind of score. Work it around, get a shot you
White
want.
goes for the three, a bit short there. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Your score 39-21. That'll be a foul on Bree White.
Bree White or Ruthie Becker, one of the two. Yeah, Ruthie. Again, Jags have got to do a bit of a better job getting back and matching up off that transition push by the Falcons.
Falcons make that first free throw, bringing their score up to 22. Make that second one as well.
And
They're
they're
looking to
back with
press
this
here.
press, yeah. And Jags have just got to do what they did in that first quarter, just pass through the press.
That'll remain in Jaguars' possession. Yeah, something that we did talk about is making their way, if it is what works of that, short passes but slow and, fast, whatnot, making those, inching their way up to their court could be really beneficial.
That and your guards do a good job too of just telling everybody to clear out. Like, their ball handling is really good, and just like one-on-one ball handling, getting through that press. I think all your guards do a great job of that.
Yep.
Good cut in the middle by Bree White.
It'll stay in Jaguars' possession as the Falcons tip it out. Yeah, looking forward, as we mentioned earlier, getting another win in this record for the Jaguars.
Morgan Worst doing a good job of that pass. Layup
there.
underneath.
41-23 now your score in this third quarter. Falcons look for two.
I believe Morgan Worst got poked in the eye, trying to secure that rebound. Again, Falcons coming with this press. Say everybody's just kind of clear out.
Yeah, again, I talked about this a little bit before, that Melanie Alvarenga has a way of kind of clearing the traffic, managing it all.
Yeah.
We even saw it in, I believe it was against Strongsville, maybe.
Yeah.
Her get even a little frustrated with Nia French, who wasn't getting out of the way in time. Just like, Nia, you got to get out sooner because I got to make that path. So
yeah.
I think Melanie in particular, out of all these Jaguars, as Morgan Wersch goes for the three,
Bree White, good rebound. Morgan Wersch missed the bunny underneath, as Lutheran East will look to push.
Morgan Wersch playing some good defense here.
Bree White doing a good job of covering that quick outlet pass. Good steal. Oh, as Gabby Croce's checked in.
She looks for the basket, fights for it. It'll be a jump ball. That'll go to Falcons' possession.
Gabby Croce checked in for Ruthie Becker.
Yeah, I did not see that
No,
substitution occur. But
we were a little focused on something else. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure too. As Ruthie Becker was at 2 fouls.
Yeah.
I mean, no need. She's had a 9-point game so far. That they just kind of try to preserve what she can do so far.
Yeah, I mean, no need picking up some other unnecessary fouls, and give Gabby a chance. As Bree will get the and one. Good bucket, good drive, way to be aggressive underneath there. As Ruthie looks to check back in, maybe for Kate or Melanie. Yeah, Kate Mocho. Jinx.
You owe me a soda.
I mean, Kate Mocho, I'm sure she'll come back in. She's had a great game, 14 points. You really can't ask anything more out of her this game. She played fantastic.
Bree White misses that free throw there. That'll be a travel from the Falcons, returns back to Jaguar possession. I think another thing to consider too, we talked about this, the Falcons have a very little, they swing a lot of their JV up to varsity.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility too that these Jaguars are facing, or these Falcons are facing some exhaustion, as Gabby Croce looks for two there, unable to plant that one. But these Falcons could be kind of running out of steam a little bit.
Yeah.
They pick up two there, 43-25 is now your score, 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter.
Morgan Wersch doing a good job running the floor.
She makes that pass off to Melanie Alvarenga, who goes for three.
Just a little short. Need a little bit more arc under that shot there. It's starting to get a little chaotic here.
Yeah, I think anticipating a timeout sooner than later.
Yeah.
And continue to prioritize.
Oh, and they're gonna get Morgan Wersch for the block and foul. Yeah, I mean, I think Falcons are trying to push it a little bit and get a little more points on transition. And Jags are getting a good look. They're swinging the ball, they're moving the ball, they're taking the open shots. They're just not falling here in the second half, but you really got to get back in transition defense. Make sure you know who you're matched up with, all that stuff. They will miss. Lutheran East will miss the first free throw.
Morgan Wersch checks out. now, and Sophie Selk will come in. Yeah, it's an interesting 5 on the court. I feel like we don't usually see these 5. Gabby Croce, Sophie Stellick, Bree White, Melanie Alvarenga, and Ruthie Becker.
Yeah, I don't mind that. You're still
Yeah.
still got 3 guards, and you got
Sophie
Bree and
Stellick,
Sophie.
Yeah.
As Melanie Alvarenga will bring up the floor. Your score is 43-26 with about 2:30 to go left here in this third quarter.
Melanie Alvarenga finds Gabby Croce there, who finds Sophie Stellick. And then Bree White. Bree White needs some help here.
Good
Finds
cut.
Melanie Alvarenga.
Oh. Melanie will go shoot 2 free throws, but good cut. Good job by Bree White. Something she does really well is keeping her pivot foot down.
Yeah.
Whether that's creating space, trying to find another pass like you saw there, that's something that she does really well. And Lutheran East has 5 fouls in this third quarter, so any foul from now on, the Jaguars will shoot 2 free throws.
Melanie Alvarenga, short free throw there. 43-26 your score. 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this third quarter. She'll
There you
make
go.
that second one as well.
Melanie Alvarenga's also got 7 points. Ruthie Becker's got 9. Again, Kate Mocho with 14.
Good
I think a
defense
really
there by
good
Melanie Alvarenga.
combined effort offensively and defensively for the Jags, which is what you wanted to see after that tough Mags game.
Yeah, for sure. I think as they approach, these final couple games of their regular season against Western Reserve, as well as Cuyahoga Valley Christian,
Yeah.
it's going to be something that they really have to prioritize, working as a team, fighting for this win, fighting through that adversity as Falcons take 3 there, making your score 44-29. I think, continuing to communicate well, breaking these presses well, cleaning up their ball handling, reducing these turnovers is something that can really solidify their record towards the end of the season.
I say Melanie needs some help in the corner.
She makes that pass off to Bree White, who looks for an opportunity either for a drive here or a pass off. Melanie Alvarenga able to take the pass back.
Take it up, reset, get your offense moving. Again, you're not really rushing, looking for a shy here. Take your time, work the ball around, get the drive that you want.
Bree White looks for 2, a bit too far over the
Good
basket.
offensive rebound by Sophie Stellick.
Gabby Croce goes for 2 there. No luck there, but Falcons, again, try to set something up here. They kind of have a way of setting something up. They kind of slow down as 55 seconds remain in this third quarter. They'll go for 2. 44-31 is your score now.
I know 13 kind of seems like a lot, but it's honestly not. It's a manageable point margin for a quarter, so Jags have really just got to stay aggressive and stay clean here in this fourth quarter with 36 seconds left to go.
Sophie Stellick goes for 3, a bit short there. Yeah, curious to know as we head into this fourth quarter, as Gabby Croce checks out, Kate Mocho in, and Bree White out for Brooke Haddad, if, how Coach Greg will figure this one out, heading into the fourth quarter, making that score margin a bit bigger so that, he can then integrate people just to get more practice, to get more,
I think
run those plays. But
I know your starters have played a lot, and I'm sure they've done a great job here of just staying aggressive and stuff. I'm sure they're getting kind of tired, but I think keeping your starters on the floor is probably your best bet for this fourth quarter, or at least 4 out of 5.
10 seconds remain in this third quarter, 44-31. Falcons find an easy 2 there, but
rolls off
shot.
the rim.
They look for another 2.
And your score is 44-33. Jags are up by 11, and as we head into this fourth quarter.
All right, and in this fourth quarter, we now will begin.
Yep.
That was just all the right words in the wrong order. 44-33 is your score. Jaguars in the lead here, hoping to kind of find more opportunities to score, kind of make this scoring gap wider.
Yeah, on the floor you've got Melanie Alvarenga, Ruth Becker, Kate Mocho, Brooke Haddon, and Sophie Selleck. So both Morgan and Bree will start the quarter on the bench. I mean, like I've said, like you have the lead. Like you can take your time and get the shot that you want.
That'll be a foul there.
Called on Lutheran East, I believe, reach and foul. As Melanie Alvarenga tried to make the pass down low to Brooke Haddon.
I've been enjoying seeing what just the way. Sorry, I cannot speak today. Just the way that Jaguars have played together as a unit today.
Yeah.
Really admirable as Ruthie Becker goes for a three. Hits the back of the rim there. Falcons make their way back up the court.
The Jags have got to get back in transition defense. I was looking for a travel call there and perhaps a charge. Didn't get either, but
Brooke
that's okay.
Takes the rebound over to Ruthie Becker, finds Melanie Alvarenga.
I thought, that was kind of close to being a bit of an over and back.
Yeah.
Oh, as Melanie Alvarenga is blocked from the three-point line. She does a good job of getting back in transition defense. And that will be a foul on Kate Mocho down low. So Lutheran East will go back to the free throw line.
Yep. 44-33 your score. 6:50 remaining in this fourth quarter. Bree White and Morgan Wersch looking to check in here. I'm assuming for Sophie Selleck and Brooke Haddon.
Yeah.
Just put these 5 starters back in. Clean free throw there. First one made by the
they'll
Falcons.
give Melanie Alvarenga a bit of a break, and they'll give Sophie Selleck a break as well.
Falcons will miss that second free throw, Kate Mocho.
Now you're only up by 10, so you really got to milk some clock here. We'll also get in some good scoring opportunities. Jags haven't taken a whole lot from...
Kate Mocho tries to go for 2, a bit frustrated there as it doesn't make contact with the basket. Again, need some help defense here, as well as, and we've mentioned this in the second quarter, just Jaguars really reading what is happening as the Falcons take 3 there, 44-37.
Coach Greg wants a timeout here.
Yeah, something that we talked about in the second quarter is really being able to read that court, look for those opportunities, look up the court, see what's available. That's something I need to see the Jaguars really focusing in on. All right, and after the timeout, you've got Brooke Haddad, Kate Mocha, Ruthie Becker, Morgan Wersch, and Bree White.
And Lutheran East will get another foul called on the reach from behind. Jags will take it out again under the baseline as Melanie Alvarenga is looking to check back in for Brooke Haddad. Which, again, your 5 starters on the floor. You're getting kind of close in the fourth quarter. I like this lineup on the floor.
Kate Mocho looks for a pass here, finds Ruthie Becker.
Can't get trapped in the corner.
Falcons able to tip that off. Kind of an unfortunate situation for the Jaguars as Falcons look for 3 there. Again, Jaguars only holding a 7-point lead here.
Yeah, Jags got a box out underneath. You got 6 minutes left to play. Good. Watch behind as Melanie Alvarenga's picked from behind.
If you're new to a broadcast, sometimes Emily falls into coaching.
Yeah, I do. It's not good. Oh, and
Falcons
Lutheran
send-
East will get the 3-point play here.
Yeah, I need to see some more scoring from the Jaguars.
Yeah. I don't really know. I don't think they scored towards the end of that third quarter there.
Yeah, we
And
are
I don't
a-
think they've scored this fourth quarter.
we're in a bit of a scoring drought at the moment. Falcons missed that missed that free throw there. Kate Mocho
Pick it up.
finds Ruthie Becker. She'll go for three.
A little
Oh.
long. Yeah, you can see Coach Greg telling everybody to kind of relax a little bit. As Lutheran East, I think, called a timeout.
All right, and following that timeout, you've got your 5 starters still in. It will begin with Falcons possession here. 44-39 is your score. 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Yeah,
Jaguars need to find opportunities to score, work together, kind of slow down, relax, let things kind of fall into place on their own.
yeah, they've got to lock in on defense here.
Falcons
Air
go for
ball.
a 3. Yeah, that was be a foul
And
called on Melanie Alvarenga, maybe?
Morgan
Morgan.
trying to get the rebound underneath. That's her second or her third, I think.
That's her, yes, second.
Second.
They're a bit frustrated with that call there.
And Lutheran East here just kind of work it around.
You know, Jaguars have done a good job in those first 2 quarters. We saw.
And Morgan Rush will get the foul for the Jags this time, so it'll be going JagWire possession.
Yep. We saw a bit in the first 2 quarters, Falcons' ability to score in that paint. I think Jaguars kind of anticipated maybe those were the kinds of shots they were going to take in
Yeah.
the third and fourth quarter, but I think the Falcons kind of proven that.
Yeah,
They
I
can
mean, they've
shoot
really
along that
cooled
arc.
off. And Melanie Alvarenga will get the foul call for the Jags. Jags have really cooled off from beyond the arc, which was where the majority of your scoring came in the first half. So just they got to get creative inside and just, again, working it around.
Kate Mocho takes her way. Makes
Good
a
cut.
pass to Bree White, who takes the cut. Yeah, that's beautiful. 46-39 your score. Bree White gets those 2 for the Jaguars.
Okay, I was kind of confused. As
And
Kate Mocho with the
takes
steal.
She'll look for the basket, put it up for 2. She's nearing 16 points now. 4
She needs
minutes.
4 more.
If we get to 20, I don't know.
Woo! It will be a party here.
I think she's
in the
capable. I
JagWire
think
building.
16 points at the moment. I think she's capable of doing so.
They just, again, they got to play some tough defense, get those steals. Jags are playing zone defense. This is what I've been saying. Oh, well, as they make a 3. But I've been saying that Jags should be playing zone defense all season in these games, and they are finally in
Kate
zone
Mocho
defense.
needs some help here, but Melanie Alvarenga clears out that traffic there. I know, Emily, this is
Wow,
pretty
this is like
monumental.
groundbreaking moment.
There'll be a foul there called.
That'll be the 5th, I think, in the quarter. So Jags,
So going to bonus.
yeah,
When Kate can get to 20 today.
I know. She needs 4 more points.
4 more points. I think that's capable with 4 minutes remaining in this fourth
I think
quarter.
so too.
If she just takes a 3 and then maybe a foul. I don't know.
4-point play to get 20 points would be crazy. Morgan Wirsch.
Takes that first free throw. I do remember, this is going to be kind of funny, Emily. You remember the Cavs going to the, like, championship or
Yeah.
2016? I was watching it, and in Mary Tompkins style, I was filming my reaction to the outcome of the game. Morgan Wirsch takes that second free throw as well. 50-41 is your score. And my brother was like, they just need, I think you said 4 more points. And I was like, is there like a 4-pointer that they can get?
Hopefully we're looking for a repeat this year with this Cavs team. 2025, 3 All-Stars.
Jared Allen, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley.
Spida, Donovan Mitchell.
Spida. Falcons go for a 3. Bit too powerful there. That'll return back to Jaguars' possession. 3 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in this
Jags
fourth
holding
quarter.
a 9-point lead.
Good math, Emily.
Thank you.
50-41 is your score. I feel like as we approach the conclusion of our Jaguar season, Bree White needs. Oh, unfortunately tipped off by a Falcon.
Those over-the-head passes get stolen all the time for the Jags. And Coach Greg wants the timeout here to kind of rethink this inbound play, make sure Jags didn't have a turnover underneath their own basket.
Yep. All right, 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining after this timeout here called by Coach Greg. Jaguars are in good spirits. I don't know if it was just the music.
Yeah, good music selection.
Good music. I think the team puts that together, actually. But
team playlists are always good.
Nia French, like you saw, giving us a wave up here. So Melanie Avringa makes that throw in to Kate Mocho.
Who'll push it up the floor.
Kate Mocho needs some help here. Melanie Avringa finds able to take that pass off.
So you're trying to keep.
Unfortunate. But Melanie Avringa able to get it back.
Recovery, good job. Good
She throws that away.
And it got tipped. So it will stay with JagWire possession.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Of course.
For a second, I thought it might have just been some bad ball handling, but that's not a possibility after this halftime.
No. Bree White up top will receive the pass.
Jags need to open up just a little bit more.
Bit of a wonky shot underneath.
They'll go to Falcons possession. 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 50-41 is your score. Jaguars holding a 9-point lead.
With 3 minutes left to go here. I like this defense. I think the communication is good. As you get a turnover.
Melanie Avringa finds Kate Mocho.
Watch behind.
Watch. It's okay.
It's all right. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
It's like Hannah Montana. All right, and again, back into the zone defense, I think.
I'm a fan. I think guards are doing a good job of covering the posts. Everybody's doing a good job of talking.
Falcons go for 3. Bree White gets
and
that
a good rebound.
Finds Melanie Avringa there. She needs help. Actually, that'll be a foul called on the
And
Falcons.
Melanie will go to the line to shoot 2.
Melanie Avringa makes that first free throw. Beautiful swish.
I think Jags have also gotten better at free throws. Over the course of the season, it's something you definitely saw them struggle with a little bit in the beginning of the season. So I think they've done a great job of working on them and making them a little bit more consistent as Melanie knocks down both.
Yeah, I agree.
Good help. Bree.
Defense here.
Bree's doing a good job of talking. on the court. You can hear Coach Greg too on the sideline, making sure players remember to stay home.
Falcons go for 3, but short there. Morgan Wersch looks for the rebound, kind of directing where Ruthie Becker needs to be. Yeah, this zone defense.
It's working. I think this is my favorite part of the season so far. Seeing the Jags in zone defense when it's going to work against certain offenses. And they're going to call Morgan Wersch for a blocking foul. She's kind of upset about it. I believe that's her 3rd foul.
1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. 52-41 is your score.
Which Jags have 4 fouls here too, so one more foul.
Now Ranga able to get it back for the Jaguars. Needs some help here. She looks for Kate Mocho.
She'll work it around the perimeter here.
Turned over there. Falcons take it back up.
It's getting kind of loud in this gym. Return back to JagWire possession.
Yeah, Falcons past a couple attempts at threes.
Yeah.
Haven't been successful at all, so I agree. I think the zone defense is something that should have been done a long time ago.
Yup. Not that Jags don't play great in man, but just in certain matchups, like, again, the 3-point attempt when you have a bigger opposing side, zone defense is just going to help you prevent those big post-up one-on-one matchups, and it's going to help you kind of be aware of where the shooters are on the floor at all times, like everybody will.
Yeah, Kate Mocho at the line now. 16 points. Who's that now? She'll make that first free throw.
She's at 17 points.
Got a minute remaining in this 4th quarter. Makes
she'll
that
make
second
both.
one.
18-point game for Kate Mocho. Very impressive.
Falcons look for 2 there. Kate Mocho works her
Hopefully
weight on the court.
Kate Mocho can get 2 more points at something.
Maybe even a foul.
Oh, I was looking for maybe the reach and foul there,
I
but
was too.
36 seconds left to go.
With the
Say Kate can pretty much just hold it, and they kind of got a fouler.
with the Falcons in, with the bonus, right now.
And Kate Mocho will go back to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
18 points. If she makes these 2, she got 20 points. Sometimes I'm glad, Emily. I think it's really good that the players can't hear us.
I know.
So we're in the
Psych them out.
I mean, I'm sure they're thinking about this in maybe the back of their head. But
she'll miss
that
the first free throw.
25 seconds. All good.
But hey, I mean, 18 points is still an incredible game. And she'll make that second one.
Okay.
19.
25 seconds. If you get a Kate Mocho 3 here, it's a possibility. Because she just takes that back up for the Jaguars.
Say they're going to foul her here. They should at least. And she'll go.
Yeah, I'm
Or
surprised
not.
they haven't.
And she's just going to let it go. That is a great JagWire win. 55-41 is your final score against the Lutheran East Falcons. Your high score for today, as we said, is Kate Mocho with 19 points. Great game, and we look forward to broadcasting you next Saturday.
Jaguar,